Welcome to Nextline Reports. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The world watched with bated breath as headlines flashed across screens and newsrooms buzzed with urgent updates. A new airstrip had emerged on Mavulis Island, the Philippines' northernmost territory, a place once known only to a handful of locals and military planners. Now, the Philippine flag waves proudly over this windswept outpost, a symbol of sovereignty where only fishermen and a few military minds once set foot. Mavulis, long considered a distant and isolated outpost, has suddenly become a powerful symbol of national resolve and unity. The message is unmistakable. The Philippines is no longer a passive observer in its own backyard, but an active participant shaping its destiny. This transformation is a direct response to rising tensions in the South China Sea, where the assertiveness of regional powers has forced the nation to rethink its strategy. The island's new infrastructure, shelters, surveillance towers, and a naval detachment signals a strategic awakening, a clear shift from neglect to vigilance. Each new structure, each reinforced shelter, is a calculated move in the Indo-Pacific's high-stakes chess game, where every decision can alter the balance of power. The world must now recalibrate its view of Philippine defense, recognizing a nation that is determined to protect its interests and assert its place on the global stage. Mavulis is no longer a vulnerability, but a forward base projecting strength and vigilance into a contested maritime corridor, serving as a sentinel over vital sea lanes. The project was fast-tracked, with engineers and workers racing against time, reflecting the urgency and gravity of the regional security climate. Officials call it a game-changer, a bold move that redefines the nation's defensive capabilities and sends a message of determination to allies and rivals alike. The once quiet island now hums with activity, its silence replaced by the purposeful voices of those who serve, and the fluttering flag above new buildings. Mavulis stands as a testament to Filipino resolve, strategic foresight, and the enduring spirit of a nation determined to defend its future. Its impact will echo for years to come, shaping not just the fate of an island but the destiny of a nation and the region beyond. Mavulis Island was once a forgotten dot on the map, a speck in the vast ocean, closer to Taiwan than Manila. It was a place battered by relentless storms and largely ignored by the world. Its isolation was both a curse and a shield, keeping it out of sight and out of mind. This remoteness, however, made it vulnerable. Foreign vessels, undeterred by the lack of oversight, fished and surveyed its waters with impunity, exploiting the island's isolation. For the local Ivatan fishermen, Mavulis was both a lifeline and a source of anxiety. The waters provided sustenance, yet the presence of larger foreign boats often intimidated them, casting a shadow over their daily lives. The island's lack of infrastructure left a gaping hole in Philippine maritime security, a vulnerability that could no longer be ignored. Stories of close encounters and near misses reached Manila, underscoring the urgent need for a permanent presence on the island to safeguard national interests. The strategic calculus changed dramatically as China's military footprint grew, and tensions over Taiwan escalated, altering the balance of power in the region. Defense planners began to see Mavulis not as a liability, but as a critical vulnerability that needed to be addressed. It was a potential weak point in the nation's defense. An undefended Mavulis could allow adversaries to control the Luzon Strait, a vital maritime choke point, threatening both security and trade routes essential to the nation. The era of neglect ended. The age of reinforcement began. Construction crews and military personnel arrived, transforming the island from a forgotten outpost into a fortified stronghold. The island's transformation is a direct answer to shifting regional dynamics, a proactive step in securing the nation's northern frontier. Mavulis is now recognized as an essential piece of the national security puzzle, a symbol of the nation's resolve and determination to protect its sovereignty. The outpost is no longer silent, it's a frontline fortress, bustling with activity and vigilance, a testament to the nation's commitment to its defense. The Philippines has claimed its northern frontier with pride and purpose, marking a new chapter in its maritime history. The nation's resolve is now anchored on Mavulis, a beacon of strength and sovereignty in the face of regional challenges. Once a remote and windswept outpost, Mavulis has been reborn as a vital strategic stronghold, standing as the northernmost sentinel of the Philippines. This transformation is the result of a powerful blend of modern engineering and determined political will, turning vision into reality on this isolated frontier. The new military base, though compact, is remarkably resilient. Its reinforced structures are designed to withstand typhoons, salt spray, and the relentless elements that batter the island year-round. Within its walls, Marines are stationed alongside advanced secure communications systems and stockpiles of essential supplies, ensuring the outpost can remain operational even when cut off from the mainland. The base also serves as a command center for the north, where officers coordinate operations and monitor the surrounding seas, maintaining a constant state of readiness. A newly built concrete airstrip, though modest in size, now allows for rapid resupply missions and regular surveillance flights, connecting Mavulis to the rest of the archipelago. With travel times dramatically reduced, aerial patrols can now swiftly cover the Bashi Channel and Luzon Strait, responding to incidents and monitoring maritime traffic with unprecedented speed. The addition of a modern seaport and naval facility means patrol vessels can operate continuously in these waters, no longer limited by distance or lack of support. Ships can now refuel, resupply, and shelter at Mavulis, greatly extending the operational reach of both the Philippine Navy and Coast Guard into these critical northern waters. Persistent patrols from the island deter illegal fishing, smuggling, and other unauthorized activities, helping to protect the nation's resources and sovereignty. High-powered radar and advanced camera systems now provide real-time monitoring of the surrounding seas, closing a major gap in maritime awareness that once left the north vulnerable. All this data streams directly to command centers in Manila, offering early warning of potential threats and enabling rapid, informed decision-making at the highest levels. Mavulis is no longer a blind spot on the map. It has become a vigilant sentinel, always watching, always ready to respond. Today the island stands proud, guarding the nation's northern gateway and symbolizing the Philippines' resolve to protect its people and its territory. Mavulis's power lies in its geography, anchoring the Philippines at the edge of the Luzon Strait. This waterway is a global choke point, vital for trade and energy supplies. Control here means influence over international commerce. The island's proximity to Taiwan makes it a crucial observation post in any regional conflict. For the Philippines, a secure Mavulis is a forward line of defense and a buffer against instability. The upgraded facilities turn the island into an unsinkable aircraft carrier. Drones and patrol vessels now project power far beyond the shore. The island is a fixed platform for monitoring and control, altering the region's strategic calculus. Philippine stewardship of the Luzon Strait enhances its role in regional security. Ensuring safe passage through this choke point supports global economic stability. Mavulis is now a strategic asset with Indo-Pacific implications. The island's transformation is a proactive step for the nation and the region. The new Mavulis base delivers a direct boost to Philippine security. Rapid response is now possible. Incidents in the north can be addressed in hours, not days. Patrols and radar deter illegal fishing and foreign incursions, protecting marine resources and local livelihoods. The visible presence enforces maritime law and asserts sovereignty. The outpost complicates any adversary's plans, raising the risks of hostile action. Mavulis acts as a tripwire, ensuring immediate response to aggression. The forward defense strategy strengthens deterrence and regional stability. The base also supports disaster relief, making Batanes more resilient to typhoons. The airstrip and seaport enable faster aid and evacuations. Mavulis is both a shield for the nation and a lifeline for its people. For the Ivatan people of Batanes, Mavulis's development brings newfound security. Fishermen now work without fear, protected by a nearby naval presence. The project creates jobs and stimulates local economies from Itbayat to Basco. Improved facilities promise future opportunities in fishing and ecotourism. The airstrip and seaport make medical emergencies easier to manage, saving lives in this remote region. Enhanced surveillance also improves disaster preparedness. The Philippine flag on Mavulis affirms the Ivatan's role as guardians of the North. The island's transformation strengthens national pride and unity. Mavulis's transformation has drawn global attention and mixed reactions. China voices concern, seeing the base as a challenge to its interests. The US welcomes the upgrade, viewing it as a step toward a stronger regional ally. Mavulis could serve as a site for joint US-Philippine exercises and logistics. Taiwan quietly supports the move, gaining strategic depth and early warning. ASEAN neighbors are cautious. Some approve, others worry about rising tensions. The development forces the region to reassess its security landscape. Mavulis is now a focal point in the Indo-Pacific balance. The world is watching the Philippines' next move. Mavulis' future faces daunting challenges, starting with relentless typhoons. Maintaining the base against nature's fury is a costly, ongoing battle. Funding remains a hurdle. Sustained investment is needed amid competing national priorities. Environmental risks must be managed to protect Batanes' unique ecosystem. Strict safeguards are essential to prevent damage from fuel or waste. Diplomatically, the Philippines must balance its U.S. alliance with careful engagement of China. Projecting strength while keeping dialogue open is a delicate act. Mavulis' success depends on resilience, resources, and skilled statesmanship. Mavulis is now more than a construction project. It's a national symbol. The island stands as a beacon of Filipino resolve and unity. It marks a shift to a proactive, forward-looking defense strategy. Mavulis is both shield and sentinel, protecting the homeland and supporting regional stability. The project benefits ordinary citizens, safer waters, better disaster response, and new opportunities. It's a model for integrating security with community upliftment. Mavulis is a declaration of intent. The Philippines will defend its rights and shape its destiny. The new base signals commitment to alliances and international law. As night falls, the lights on Mavulis shine as a beacon of hope and national will. The island's transformation promises a more secure future for the Philippines. Mavulis' story is just beginning.